Yo, 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 it's your boys, City, a.k.a.
Rock City.
Right now, we on tour with Maroon 5, right? And our song Locked Away about to go #1. We just want to say big thanks to Adam Levine for being on the track, man. Respect, my brother. Big thanks to Romeo and Saturday Night Online for all your support. Thank you guys so much. Now, let's get to these questions. Mike from San Diego. What was your inspiration of this song, Locked Away? You want to answer this one?
Yeah, I'll answer this one. Well, the inspiration behind this song, based on a true story of our parents. Our father got locked up, and was sent to prison for 5 years. And, the whole time he was gone, our mom held him down. And our parents been together for 38 years, and still together. So, the inspiration behind of Locked Away comes from the story of our parents and that situation and that whole experience. And, we wanted to make sure we try our best to do it in a way that was still very relatable to everybody else that may not have had that same experience. So, there you go. Locked Away is the story of our parents.
Bam. Hope we answer your question good, Mike. Willow from Detroit. What are your favorite TV shows to watch as of right now? Man, I would say Blacklist, Narcos, Power. You know what I mean? We love Empire, but we ain't been able to watch it and keep up with it because, like I say, we overseas, we in Australia right now. But we can't wait to get back to catch up with the episodes. Let me see.
Sienna from Raleigh. What are your biggest pet peeves? One of my biggest pet peeves is, you see like how we talking right now, how close we have to be to each other. And every minute, every slight move that he make, that is one of my biggest pet peeves.
They drive him crazy. Actually, my biggest pet peeve is flies. You know, when a fly goes, oh my God. I will do this for like 5 minutes after the fly already gone. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
Crazy. Aaron from New York City. Did you expect Locked Away to become a huge hit around the world? Well, people have asked us this before. We like to say this. Nobody purposely goes into the studio to make a bad song. So, while in the studio, we did think the song was good. We think it had potential. But it being going and being this big, this fast, or it even becoming a song that could potentially be a #1, is a blessing, man. And we didn't expect it, but we happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We definitely glad. Andrew from Virginia Beach. What do you hope to accomplish in the next year?
Me personally, within the next year, I hope to accomplish establishing, a really, really good fan base in the US, one, and, being able to have a successful album outside of just having a successful single. I hope that we could have more successful singles, followed by our album being very successful.
Yeah, man. For me, in the next year, I hope that we could be on a world tour, be a part of something like that. And, man, I hope that we get invited to the Grammys, man, within a year, and our album be nominated for something. That would be
cool.
That would be a blessing, yeah. Gabe from Rochester. What was it like walking with Adam Levine? Man, this is a good question because let's just say this. Adam Levine recorded this song, recorded the chorus on Locked Away, and it came out with this huge success. But we didn't actually meet Adam Levine until right here in the Down Under in Australia, in Melbourne. We performed for the first time in Melbourne, Australia, man, and we had the greatest time. So working with Adam has been like a blessing.
Yeah.
He embraced us.
He's one of the coolest people
in the world,
and the whole band, Maroon 5, all of them is really cool people. That man embrace us and show us a lot of love, man. So we didn't get a chance to work with Adam in the studio, at least not yet, but we were able to work with him as far as performing with him on stage out here in Australia, and it was definitely an experience to remember.
Bam.
Dominic from Scottsdale.
If you were to write a country song, what would it be called?
I don't know. But I'll say this. We definitely will write a country song.
Definitely.
One day, and maybe not for ourselves, but for somebody else.
Might feature us.
Yeah, you know, that might be a possibility. But as far as what we would call it, I think, you know, a lot of times when it comes to create the creative process of writing songs, you know, when you're in the studio and you talk, you're having conversation, and you know, the creative juices floating around the room, the music start playing, then we start coming up with melodies, ideas, concepts. You know, I figure that would be the best time to come up with a title. You know what I mean? As of right now, I wouldn't know what a song would be called, but I know it would be really cool to write a country song for a country artist.
Yes.
You know, so hopefully one day we'll be able to have a really cool country song out there someplace, and then, you know, whatever the title of that song is.
Yes, we could tell you.
Yeah.
Mia from Baton Rouge. Do you guys have nicknames for each other? Nah. I mean, well, we don't call my brother Timo, so everybody to call my brother Timo, I to call my brother Timo. Other than that, T-Ran for me.
And let me clarify, because it's been a few people that we've met, and we'll tell them, like, yeah, you know, some people will call me Timo, and then they would call me Timo. That is not the same thing.
Timo is not Timo.
Yeah. So you see me, you know, you say, yo, what's up, Timo? You know what I mean? And that's how we go. So Timo, T-Ran, you know, we never really had no nicknames. Like back in the day when we were first, you know, on our artist grind, doing talent shows and stuff, we had some cool nicknames, but we kind of get past the whole nickname thing, and we're like, yo, you know, address us by our real name. Ain't nothing better than your real name.
As man, my mother named me T-Ran. Amy from Spokane.
Who's an artist that you would love to work with?
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, Jay-Z's one of our favorite artists, man. We would love to work with Jay-Z. Other artists too as well, you know, I Pink, Bruno Mars, Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, you know, definitely a lot of other artists, but I think the top on our list would be Jay-Z, honestly.
Yeah. Heidi from Springfield. What's the most money you've drunkenly spent at McDonald's? Probably never that much, man. I think maybe the most money we ever spent at McDonald's was
what, $40?
Probably about $40.
Probably about $40.
Yeah, probably never, you know, that much. No, at Chick-fil-A.
No, man has, you know, man has spent about at least $100 in Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, you don't know how we do it.
Yeah. Josh from Fullerton. How many donuts are you capable of eating in one sitting?
How much will come in a pack? When you go Dunkin' Donuts, it'll be like a 6-pack or a 12-pack or something. I think I could eat like 4 donuts because I can't do sweet for too long. What do you think?
Yeah,
about 4, right?
About 4.
Yeah,
like maybe like 3 or 4.
3 or 4, and then after that, it's like, okay, I donut out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paige from Bellevue. Describe a perfect Saturday night. A perfect Saturday night would be like a really, really, really great movie just come out in the movie theaters. I don't know. Let me think on a movie that was awesome. Like, what was the new movie we just recently see?
The Visit.
No, the one with Owen Wilson.
No Escape.
No Escape. So let's say like a movie like No Escape, or maybe like a new Transformers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just come out, and us and like a bunch of our friends all get up. I mean, like 15 people deep. And we go to the movies to see the Transformers. And then after the Transformers, we probably go to a cool little lounge or something that playing some really dope music. Just a cool vibe, not too much people. And we just chill, hang out. You know what I mean? Have a great time, relax. Nothing too crazy. Or being at an awesome concert somewhere like a Jay-Z concert.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely. That would be sick.
And just, you know, having the time of our life, man. Because, you know, that would be an awesome Saturday night. Perfect Saturday night.
I agree with you. Movies, always.
Yeah.
Nathan from Clarksville. Who was your favorite artist growing up?
Believe it or not, my favorite artist growing up was Busta Rhymes. Like, I was probably the biggest Busta Rhymes fan you would ever know.
I think growing up, man, I really liked Drew Hill. I know, but Drew Hill was hard. Nobody couldn't tell me nothing. Tell me what you want.
Leah from Bridgeport.
what do you like to do in your free time? Netflix, Apple TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go to the movies. Movies.
Yeah. And you know, or go to the gym. Try and make that a part of our lifestyle now. Working out. Get up, you go to the gym first thing you do in the morning, and then you start your day after that.
Yeah. But the movies more so. Jay from Mexico City. What is the story behind the Locked Away video? Well, I mean, the story behind the Locked Away video is Gil Green shot it, directed it, and he actually wrote the treatment. You know what I mean? We reached out to Gil Green. He's a friend of ours from the Akon days, from the Con Live days, and we just were like, yo, we get this video, and we really want it to be relatable and positive, and we want people to see a bit of themselves in the video.
Yeah.
And I think Gil Green did a great job. So we can't take any credit for Locked Away video. Yeah. That's all Gil Green. Big up to Gil Green.
And I mean, if you watch the video, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You know what I mean? If you hear the song, and you're familiar with the story behind the song, which is it based on our parents. Our father got locked up for 5 years. Our mom held him down. Our parents been together for 38 years. They're still together. And we just feel like that story, defines the true meaning of a ride or die companion. And when you watch the video for Locked Away, you're able to see that, not necessarily that same story of our parents, but just relatable stories of having a ride or die companion, somebody that gonna be there for you when you have to leave to go after the military. When you come back, they're still there, or you got locked up when you come home, they're still there, or whatsoever. So the video is a representation of what that song represents. And even though the song means something personally to us, we wanted the visual as well as the song still to mean something to people as well that may not have had that same experience that we had. So the video was, we Gil Green, assisted by helping us show the wall, how you could still hear this song that's personal to us and relate to it in your own way.
Definitely. Rose from Gainesville. What is the overall vibe for What Dreams Are Made Of?
Man, the overall vibe of What Dreams Are Made Of is Caribbean
hip hop,
and
big melodies.
Yeah, what I mean? It's Caribbean and it's hip hop. We from the Virgin Islands, born and raised. We wasn't like born in the Virgin Islands and then leave when we were like 6, 7 years old. Like no. we spent most of our life in the Virgin Islands. You know what I mean? We leave after we graduate out of high school, and
we go back to the Virgin Islands every chance we get.
Yeah, but we grew up listening to a lot of hip hop music because of our parents. Our father was a huge hip hop head. So you have, the Caribbean vibe on our album, and then you have the hip hop vibe on our album, and then you have those songs that have those big melodies like Locked Away, So our album is like, we like to call it is like the Fugees meets Bob Marley. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of vibe.
Owen from Thousand Oaks.
What song is the most personal for each of you on the album?
I think the most personal song on our album would be Over and Our Story. Our Story and Over.
I think is 3 songs though. Is Our Story, Over, and Broadway. Even, those probably the most personal songs on our album.
Yeah, I would think, yeah. So if you get an album, them 3 songs. Hope you pre-order it, Owen from Thousand Oaks.
Yeah.
Dylan from New Haven. Who's more active on social media?
Definitely
Definitely me. Most of the times on social media, you'll probably be talking to me. My brother ain't the biggest social media fan. My brother in public, my brother will talk to you, take pictures. You know what I'm saying? My brother will literally try to sign every autograph or take every picture with everybody in the entire arena. Whereas for me, we get off the stage sweat running down in my eye. I probably walk straight to the car and be like, okay, I need to get back to the hotel. You know what I mean? So, I guess that's the perfect balance.
Yeah.
Matt from Colombia. Do you tilt your head or the taco when you're eating?
Well, me personally, I never really been big on tacos, so I wouldn't know how to answer that one.
Yeah, I love tacos. I think I don't tilt the taco, not my head. I don't, just wear it like, like a, whenever you got, I don't move the taco to fit. Yeah. Nick from Waco or Waku?
Waco or Waco?
Waco. Nick from Waco. What's your go-to pickup line? What you saying?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. We have accents. Anything we say sound good. When we see a girl, we'll be like, yo, mama, what going on? What you saying? Bam. Line done, pick up. Party done.
Yeah. Carter from Ventura. What is the one thing you want the world to know about our city as artists?
We real. I believe I want the world to know that we real and we represent something positive. We really the force, the driving force of our music, in the sense of like, we wrote all the songs. These are our words, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how we really feel. These are things that we really want to say. And that's basically for me, man. This is a real group, a real act, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think me personally, like, we really appreciate the fans. And we really care about the fans. You know what I mean? Like, without the fans, of course, none of this would be possible. Without the people that request our music on the radio or show up to our shows and sing all the words, none of this would be possible. And, we don't make music for ourselves. We make music for y'all. You know what I mean? So, we definitely appreciate every single bit of love, that y'all throwing our way. And outside of that, like, we care about the fans, but we care about the people. As artists, like, we care about people. Again, we don't make music for ourselves. Like, we in the studio all day, every day, making songs, trying to come up with concepts and ideas and just different ways that we could make songs that could inspire people. You know what I mean? Amber from Lowell. Team Drake or Team McMill?
I actually like them both. I buy Meek Mill album, and I love Drake. I think Drake is amazing, definitely. And I love the battle that the man had. I think it's good for hip hop. I love it.
Yeah, me personally, I appreciate what both of them bring to the to the industry, to the music. I think both of them is great artists in their own way. But I will say we are Team Rock City.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same thing. We're Team Rock City. Yeah.
Meg
from Clearwater. Any idea what the next single is going to be? Oh, definitely is a song called Makeup. You could go check it out right now on Spotify. If you pre-order the album, you should have it right now, right into it, and you could see it on YouTube. A song called Makeup featuring a young lady by the name of Chloe Angeletti.
Anna from Everett.
If you could star in any TV show series, what would it be and why? Empire, so I could kiss up on Cookie. Ooh, Cookie.
Me personally, I don't know. It's so much really cool TV shows out there. I don't know. I would want to be in something where I could probably play a role a little bit more serious. Maybe, I don't know. Some that you would least expect to see me in. You know what I mean? Like a Law and Order or something like that. Like something cool like that.
Cookie boyfriend. We really enjoyed all the questions. My bad, guys. I thought that was another question. My bad. Yo, everybody. We enjoyed all your questions you sent us, asking us in this chat. Yo, and to Romeo, all the best to your Saturday Night Online crew. Big up, large up. You don't know this, your boys MRCT, a.k.a.
Rock City.
Right about now.
Skiddly down, 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 down.